Hey, my friends moving to Nashville. I have been holding out on you, and I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to. Just realized today that I have never shared with you one of my favorite communities that is in Williamson County. But if you're moving to Nashville, as so many people are, Williamson County is a place that you are really need to take a look at. Now, this is a community that's smaller than West Haven, one of the areas that you might have seen, but it offers everything that has. It has the resort style communities. It's got shopping. It's got all the things that you need for day-to-day needs, including a chiropractor, including a realtor, but not me. You need to check it out. Stick with me. Let's take a look at one of my favorite communities that's a sleeper, so it's just between you and me. See you on the other side. Driving down Columbia Highway to get to Tollgate rather than going I-65 because it's more convenient and far prettier. So as I mentioned, I owe you a great apology for not sharing this place, Tollgate Village, with you before. It's down here. Let me give you an idea of where we're going, and then we're going to drive there and you'll see it. Downtown Nashville, right here. This is Brentwood. Brentwood is just over the Williamson County, Davidson County line. So everything above this essentially is Nashville, Davidson County. So many people that are moving to Nashville are really wanting to be in the Williamson County area. This is pretty much where that line is. So this is Interstate 65, taking you from downtown all the way down to Brentwood. If there's a real bottleneck, it's typically right here at the I-65 Old Hickory Boulevard exchange. Old Hickory Boulevard takes you all the way over here west. And this is over in the Percy Warner Boulevard, Belmead, Forest Hills, Green Hills shopping is up here. Just want to get you oriented to where we are. So from Nashville, we're coming straight down I-65. Now, let me show you something. This is Interstate 440. It's the 440 loop is what we call it. And that takes you around Nashville if you want to get over to Interstate 40 here, or if you want to get onto 24 here, where you can make a connection to go over 40 east this way. So this would allow you, and it's right in the middle of downtown toward the Gulch, many areas that we've talked about before, but this takes you on further. Out here is Oak Hill, Forest Hills, Brentwood. Now, coming straight down 65, get off of here a little bit, and this is the Central District Historic area of Franklin. But the rest of Franklin, Tennessee, I mean, you can be all the way out here or all the way out almost to here to be in Franklin. But this is the historic area right here. So if you live in Franklin, this may be a great area for you to live in. You just jump on 65 a little bit further. This is the 840 loop. Recently finished, very little traffic most of the time. 840 obviously keeps you from having to go all the way into downtown if you're trying to get over toward I-40 and go east. This puts you way outside of downtown and you can skip all that. A lot of traffic. Or if you want to get on 840 and go west to get over to Interstate 40 going west toward Memphis. So this has been a phenomenal loop. It eventually will be around the entire city, but this is a very helpful loop. So for somebody who might work in Murfreesboro, but they want their children in the Williamson County schools, because this is barely still in Williamson County, Tollgate Village might be a phenomenal spot. Maybe you work over in anywhere within this loop, this might be a great spot. Now I'll tell you, there's another area, rather than come down 65 many times, and I live over in this area, I come down Columbia Highway and come and have direct access. One other thing I'll tell you, Thompsons Station is right toward, as I said, the line at that Williamson-Davidson County line, but you can see Thompsons Station and Spring Hill are very close. The line actually of the county would be approximately right here. So many people don't know where Thompsons Station begins and Spring Hill ends, but this right here is where we're going. It is called Tollgate Village, and it's kind of a hidden gem. Only you and a few other people will know about after the rest of this show. So I apologize. I have been keeping Tollgate Village in Williamson County a secret. It's right here in Thompsons Station, as you've seen. So it's very, very convenient to so many things that people are looking for here when they move to the Nashville area. Easy access to 840, which is how many people get here. If you work in Franklin, you may go down Columbia Highway or up Columbia Highway North. Lots of options of getting wherever you want to be. But frankly, and especially now, unless you work in one of the cities surrounding here, you don't really need to go anywhere. Tollgate Village is a resort-style community. What do I mean by that? There is shopping. You've got great Mojo's Tacos, which if you like street corn, you've got to go try their street corn. The best. I can eat an entire meal out of Mojo's street corn. But you've got nail salons, you've got beauty salons, you've got accountants, you've got a grocery store very close by, a couple minutes outside of Tollgate, about 4 minutes toward Thompsons Station, or the center of Thompsons Station, because we're in Thompsons Station. All of the commercial amenities you can possibly think of right inside this Tollgate Village. You soon can even work in the same building that you live. It's one of the few work-play townhome situations being built in the entire vicinity of Middle Tennessee, and that should be finished by early 2024. You can work downstairs, so maybe you're an accountant or a massage therapist. You have your own small business. Maybe you're a realtor. You can work downstairs on that main level and then live upstairs on the next two levels. Downstairs is, I think, around 400 square feet. The next two levels runs around 850 to 900 square feet, has a 2-car garage. You've got what you need. Live right there. Stay in this community. The only reason you would need to leave this community is when you want to go maybe downtown Franklin to do some of the historic tours, or go all the way into downtown Nashville if you want to see another Taylor Swift concert, or Predators hockey game, or any of the many things that you can do for special events. But you've got it all right here in Tollgate Village. Some of the amenities you've already seen is the clubhouse, which is just beautiful. You've got tennis courts, you've got pickleball courts. They've got some really good tournaments going on there. You've got walking trails, the lakes with the fountains, beautiful landscaping everywhere. You've got a great children's playground. You've got the fitness center. Everything is accessible to you. Now, whether you are a single-family homeowner or a condo owner, you have access to all of these amenities. Some of them have different fees. And as we've driven around, you may well have noticed there are different styles throughout this area. So nothing looks as though you can name it as, oh, I know that plan. That is a Phillips plan. That's not the way it works here. As you see, they all look quite different. Most are more open concept, built 2012 to up to date now. Price point of townhomes are running you today mid 500s. Homes are going all the way up to $1 million, but everything in between there. You will have also seen there are a lot of alley accesses to the garages. Many of the sections don't have garages facing to the front. I know a lot of people feel strongly about that. It just depends on what you want, but you are not going to see the same old cookie cutter house around here that you do in many new communities. And as I know you know by now, if you've been watching my videos for long, we're in the highly regarded school, Williamson County School District. The schools that would attend here, if your children went to Tollgate, would be Winstead Elementary, Legacy Middle, and Independence High School. Independence is one of the newer high schools, state of the art. Check out greatschools.com if you want to look at any of the scores and any of the ratings, but you're going to find Williamson County properties are, a big part of their value is the fact that they do have great public schools. And frankly, if you're not having to spend $15,000, $20,000 per child for a private school, you can spend a little bit more on your house. People are finding that the way to go. So now that I've told you some of the reasons that I love Tollgate Village, let me tell you 3 secrets that many people don't know and I think would find it even more appealing. Tollgate Village this entire area is serviced by the Thompsons Station Sheriff Department. Thompsons Station does not have its own private police force. It's got the Sheriff's Department. Number 2, the Kroger that's just outside of these gates is very close to Thompsons Station. However, you don't have to go through the city to get to it. So it is part of Thompsons Station, not Spring Hill. You may have noticed Thompsons Station and Spring Hill are right here. There's a lot of commercial in Spring Hill. Thompsons Station is a little quieter, a little more bucolic. I like that word, and because it really does describe it. Which brings me to the number 3 part. Thompsons Station has an overall plan for growth, for appeal. As I've mentioned, this area has really grown. Thompsons Station is an old city, but Spring Hill is not. Spring Hill next to it really grew when we had so much growth with the Nissan plant. So when that came, Spring Hill really blossomed and really grew, and it's pushing its way toward Thompsons Station. Thompsons Station has its own plans for slow growth to keep all this beauty that you do see. So it's not going to be house on top of house on top of house that you do see in many newer communities. These are all things that I think is important. This area, Tollgate Village, is not finished as far as all of the commercial goes. There's more commercial coming in, there's more townhomes coming in, but the single family homes are pretty much sold out. So those who have bought or buy in the early sections of a development, when there's not going to be any more of the single family homes, I think are going to experience a lot of great appreciation as time goes on. Once you're here, you are enveloped in calm and quiet, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So when you're coming here, be sure to let me know. I think I need to see Tollgate Village. I'll bring you. Which brings me to what I forget all the time. I am Susan Thetford, a realtor, lifelong Nashvilleian. Love to share all kinds of information about Nashville and the Middle Tennessee area. I have a team of experts in all of the areas of Middle Tennessee if it's not my area of expertise. So please do whatever so many people are doing. Call me, reach out to me, email, text, do whatever it takes. Get in touch with us so we can help you determine the perfect spot for you, or if Nashville is the perfect spot for you. It may not be. Meanwhile, go ahead, keep watching these shows, tap that bell. There's going to be a new show every single week. I'm going to give away more secrets every single week, and you don't want to miss a thing. See you next week. So I'm not going to lie, one of the many things I really do like about this community is all the houses are not the same. They don't look all alike. Several of the sections have alley entrances, so the garage comes off the back. Most of them, actually about 50% of them, do exactly that, have alley entrances. But there are different sections, and they don't look the same. Although most were built approximately the same time, as you will see, all of the houses do not look the same. And honestly, that's something that I don't like about many new developments. You've got sidewalks. The houses all have their own character. There's a lot of pride of ownership in here. And I just think it's pretty unique in many aspects. Let's take a quick peek into a house.